Buckingham Palace announced some of the details this weekend for its historic celebration around the coronation of King Charles in May. It's an opportunity to bring people together in Britain and around the world. But here in Canada, there are some that fear the federal government will make this a lost opportunity. Al Sweeney explains.
At the British Grocer in Burlington, they're ordering the souvenir essentials for a coronation. Plates showing the new king, cups, saucers, and tea towels. And they're getting ready to watch history being made on Coronation weekend.
You know, it's a history in time. My whole life it's been Queen Elizabeth.
They're certain that Canadians will be watching.
And when something like that happens, they want to be there for that milestone event, so I think people will be well tuned in.
An estimated 200 million people around the world viewed the Queen's coronation ceremony 70 years ago.
The hopes and hearts of England and the Commonwealth went out to a young queen.
With internet and satellite, that audience could go much higher this time. Britain says King Charles' coronation might be a little more subdued. But Buckingham Palace is reiterating its promise that the King's coronation will reflect the monarch's role today and look toward the future while being rooted in long-standing traditions and pageantry. In Britain, the palace says that will include a massive coronation concert, like the one for the Queen's Jubilee last year, featuring global musical icons and contemporary stars, no names yet. Britain is also planning 3 days of festivities around the May 6th coronation. In Canada, the government hasn't said anything.
We've heard nothing from the Canadian government. What will the contingent be in the coronation? What will events look like in Canada? Canadians are in control of their symbols, where the crown is a Canadian institution over here. And so we need to take ownership of that.
Royal blogger Nathan Tidrich says the coronation could be a meaningful ceremony for Canada with a king who has deep feelings about Indigenous issues and the environment.
There's so many opportunities for the coronation to be something quite meaningful in Canada in terms of treaty, reconciliation, celebrating Canadian unity, diversity, the environment. It's a real opportunity that I worry that the government is not going to take up.
He says there has to be direction from Ottawa over what will clearly be an historic event.
So it'll be interesting to be alive when that's kind of going on. So I'm interested in that.
And there's the question of a holiday for the coronation. Britain got a holiday for the Queen's funeral. In Canada, some government employees got the day off, but not most people. Britain will be celebrating a long weekend again for the coronation. Nothing out of Ottawa about that for people here in Canada. Adam?